What if the reason you're still broke isn't because you're lazy, but because everyone around you thinks like a slave? What if your dreams keep dying, not because they're too big, but because you're surrounded by small minds who taught you that dreaming is dangerous? In this chapter, we expose the silent killer of destiny, the trap of normalized poverty, where mediocrity is culture, struggle is glorified, and thinking small is seen as wisdom. If you're tired of being the only one in your circle who wants more, if you feel like you're going crazy for desiring greatness, this video is for you. Let's break the silence. Let's break the cycle. Let's break out. Chapter 8 starts now. Stay tuned, and by the end, you'll never see your environment the same again. Chapter 1. The trap of normalized poverty. When everyone around you thinks small. If everyone around you is sinking, you'll think drowning is normal. One of the most dangerous and invisible reasons why people don't know they have a poor mentality is this: they are surrounded by others who think exactly the same way. They live, talk, and grow up in environments where struggling is normal, lack is accepted, big dreams are mocked, growth is resisted, success is suspicious, so they never question it, they just absorb it. You don't even know your thinking is broken because everyone around you is broken the same way. This is the tragedy of normalized mental poverty. How environment shapes mentality. We are products of the environments we stay in. You pick up the beliefs of your peers. You mirror the energy of your community. You copy the expectations of your culture. If everyone around you fears money, you will too. If everyone mocks ambition, you will laugh at it too. If everyone avoids change, you will stay stuck too and think you're just being realistic. You don't rise above your environment, you become it. The cycle of group mental poverty. This is how the trap works. You grow up hearing things like, rich people are greedy, this life no balance, person no fit make am unless he do ritual, just manage. You absorb these beliefs. You stop dreaming big. You fear trying new things. You accept your current life as the best you can get. You pass the same mentality to your children. They inherit your fear. They repeat your limitations. The cycle continues. This is how entire families, communities, even countries remain mentally poor generation after generation. Why familiarity makes mental poverty invisible. The brain normalizes what it experiences consistently. If everyone is complaining but never improving, working but never progressing, talking big but thinking small, you start to believe that's just how life works. You begin to say things like, nobody way no day struggle, no who get connection day make I no dream pass my level. But what you call realism is actually resigned defeat. You've stopped questioning the system. You've stopped searching for growth. You've stopped believing in change, because no one around you is changing either. The hidden danger of mentally poor circles. 1. They laugh at your growth. Start reading books. They'll say, you today do. Try to save money. You day form rich man. Start speaking better. You don't change. They try to shame you back into smallness, because your growth exposes their laziness. 2. They celebrate pain more than progress. If you're suffering, everyone understands you. But if you start to win, they distance themselves. They feel like you've betrayed the struggle. 3. They teach you to settle. You're told to be content, even when you're living far below your potential. You're praised for surviving, not succeeding. When everyone is average, excellence becomes offensive. How groupthink kills dreams before they start. Group mental poverty teaches you to dream safely, stay quiet, never want too much, hide your ambition, avoid standing out. They disguise this as humility or community, but it's really fear of exposure, because when one person starts to grow, others are forced to look at themselves. And that's uncomfortable, so they pull you back, like crabs in a bucket. If one tries to climb out, the others drag it back in. The bitter truth: you can't grow in contaminated soil. No matter how good your seed is, if the soil is toxic, it won't grow. Your mindset is a seed. Your environment is the soil. If your environment attacks change, resents success, glorifies lack, fears growth, your mindset will stay small. Even if you try, you'll shrink again, because your environment will crush your expansion. Signs you're surrounded by mental poverty. You feel guilty for wanting more. People call you proud for improving. No one talks about investment, wealth, or ownership. Most conversations are about survival, gossip, or pain. You're the only one pushing for a better life. These are all red flags. If you're the smartest, most ambitious person in your circle, you're in the wrong circle. How to escape the trap of normalized poverty. 1. Audit your circle. List the top 5 people you spend the most time with. Ask, are they growing? Do they challenge me? Do they support excellence? If not, reduce access. 2. Create a new mental environment. You don't need to relocate physically. Start by relocating mentally. Surround yourself with books from great minds, podcasts on growth, online mentors, success-minded communities. 3. Normalize what you want. If you want abundance, stop saying no who day make am. Start saying I will make it. Make growth your new normal. 4. Be okay with being different. You will lose friends. You will be misunderstood. You will be called too serious. But your future depends on your boldness. You're not here to fit in. You're here to break cycles. Final words. If you don't escape, you'll repeat. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You can't rise in a mindset that taught you to crawl. You can't change your life by copying people who are stuck. Growth requires separation. Wealth begins in isolation. Elevation demands discomfort. So if everyone around you is staying low, don't feel bad for climbing out. You weren't born to adapt to poverty. You were born to destroy it.